all, Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too, and all in between. This is take 4 for the absolute bigger and better of the good truth of God of you, only crossing one, absolutely, positively, bigger and better than all negativity. Check me out. As I stated in my last video, Lord Shiva is the devil, Samael, okay, in the manifestation of Lord Shiva, and he knew, right? So he thought, like above, so below, okay, and he understood that there was male and female atoms, and Pistis Sophia, right, when she dropped down from the Pleroma, the core of the universe, right, into a lower energy state, right, it caused all she was of positive and good energy to become static, twisted, scattered, and undefined, okay, and she became blind to what was going on, all right, and because of that, this energy went to the neutron, and this neutron was birthed, okay? And because the neutron was birthed at such a low energy state, it was a second generation birth, okay? And when that neutron, right, came into its own for what it was, Lord Shiva, okay? It understood, right, that there was male and female atoms, okay? And like above, so below, okay? But the angel Samuel is the god, or not the god, but is the angel of fire, okay? And the reason why Shiva, right, was able to manifest in different forms is because the neutron that he is, okay, that he was created from, right, he thought was neutral, okay, and he thought, and this is why all things are prescribed out this way, he thought that it could take on negative and positive energy, so says his manifestation, right, neutrally, okay, but that wasn't true, all right, but he was at such a low energy level, and like anything at a low energy level, if you tell him, say, hey man, this ain't true, right, they'll look at you like, what, come on man, you know what I mean, and because of that, right, he was smug. He's actually radioactivity in all things, okay, check me out. When you cross one negative with negativity, and you can only do it through faith, right? Okay? The neutron of you becomes slightly radioactive, okay? To counterbalance this, right? The atom, right, where in the core there's a proton and a neutron. The proton is the photons that hold the bond of the atoms together. But when this core becomes slightly radioactive, it can't do that, and it loses its bond. And it's the decay and disintegration of everything to the good truth of their shape, form, and mass crossing to one neutral nothing. Okay, and the neutron is never neutral. It's only negatively deficient of the absolute positive good truth of a proton, always the building blocks of all God, truth, reality check of mankind, of atoms, okay? And this is what Shiva didn't take into consideration either. An atom is not neutrally stated to the here and now of its reality. If an atom is flooded with too much energy, okay, one way or the other, it'll either turn female, okay? Either the electrons will go to a higher or lower state, okay? And because of this, because he didn't understand this, right? He thought that atom could take on this energy neutrally, okay? But I'm going to tell you something about anything in existence, including atoms, okay? Either they're absolutely positively, right, stated bigger and better than all negativity to the here and now of them, right? Or they're always in a negative state of decay and disintegration, crisscrossing, fouled out, grounded out, and raptured up out of reality to one neutral nothing, right? Dust to wind at the beginning again. Now, hear me out. Every time you cross with faith, right, you apply to the neutron, okay? Because you don't come back one more positive than the negatives of you, okay? And when you apply to this neutron, right, what happens is the atoms, right, can't hold their bond to produce you out to the here and now of reality check. And the devil is killing you to one neutral nothing. But check me out. This is why he is called the angel of fire. It's not really fire, it's radioactivity. You understand? You understand? If you don't know that nothing is neutral, right, you won't always bring back your negatives one absolutely positively to be good. You won't preset yourself to be the bigger and better of all negativity when you feel it. You won't even know. You will be blind to the fact that you absolutely positively have to do that always, because if not, you're always in a state of decay and disintegration, crisscrossing, fouled out, grounded out, and raptured up out of reality check to one nothing, dust to wind at the beginning again. The state of one more positive from the inside out is the only light, joy, warmth, good God or truth, Holy Spirit for everlasting peace, all will ever know or be. It's the state that all in body and matter is stated good to the truth of their shape, form, and mass, only crossing bigger and better than all negativity. And I want to show you something about Lord Shiva. See, he's also the passion, right? When you're stuck on something so bad and it's so negative to you, right? You become so passionate for it, right? And it becomes so radioactive to you. It's becomes such a decay on you, right? That if you become stuck in that way, right? That's the decay and disintegration of you. Okay, now check me out. Because you allow yourself to cross negative with negativity, all right? And Lord Shiva is radioactive, right? And he's also, because of that, he has to exist only one way. And this is why. Because when Sophia dropped to a lower state, and he was a second generation, right? And he was like an aborted fetus to the earth, right? He has to constantly burn so densely, because if not, he will burn out. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why radioactivity has such an intensity of energy. Okay, now hear me out. When that happens, when Shiva, right, is burning as a desire in you, right? Okay, it grabs a hold of you. You understand? And if you're blind to it, right? If you're blind to what's happening to you, right? That hold you can never break. If you think the world crosses good and bad and neutral, and you don't know to bring all you are back one absolutely positive, to be good is truth, bigger and better than all negativity, every time it's stated to the here and now of your reality, you won't be. You hear me? And when he created us, okay, he thought that our flesh, right, would be manifested always to one neutral nothing. Because he told us in the garden, and also I'm going to tell you something else. He's radioactive, and everything that he came around, right? When he first got put on earth, mutated around him, okay, in a perverse way, And let me tell you something. If an elephant head fool is telling me anything, and he's no way looking like a human being like I ever seen, okay? How is he going to give me any human definition on me? He's not. But here's what this is what he did. He perverted all things good through fables of these type deities. Okay, so if you have no grab on what the reality is of you, you think that gods are stated like that. Okay, well then guess what? You can never get out of the fantasy, man. You don't even know where to begin. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you where to begin. Check me out. All for everlasting peace is only prescribed this way. One absolutely positively bigger and better than all negativity that could destroy it. The same absolute good truth of God of Jesus Christ. One absolutely positively bigger and better than all negativity he was crossed with that could ever destroy him to one neutral nothing. Okay? Negative as hell, dust the wind at the beginning again. Okay? The thieving Holy Spirit of the God, King, and Man, the fool and thief of all I am, of all God, truth, reality check. Man up, steal your lies back. Don't let negativity, Satan, the devil, Samuel, right, consume you to one neutral nothing, dust the wind at the beginning again with a perverse lie on all things you are good as truth to the here and now of reality check. Okay. Only eat, drink, smoke, and fuck one more positively than all negativity that can consume your holy shape, form, of mass of indestructible positive male atoms, even you ladies, females, you hear me? They can destroy your atoms to the bigger and better and one neutral nothing. Repeat as needed. That's a fact check. God, truth, reality check. All atoms are male and female seeds of the good truth of God of all. They're love knots of all God, truth, reality check of the here and now. And the only cross and bond one together with two or more Christ-like, one more positive to make the good truth of all shape, form, and mass to the here and now. Not to exclude every dimension of time and space you can think of, and every shape, form, and mass of God you can think of. The neutral of nothing. You hear that? It's God, truth, and reality check. From the fool, thief, man, God, King, of all God, truth, reality check of mankind I am, even if they don't know it yet. That's a fact check. That's God, truth, and reality check.